Okay, this screencast is just going to help you prepare a document for printing before you actually spend your print credits and then realise that it doesn't look nice. So the first thing is use your print preview button. Alright, now if you look at mine, I've got lots of different records. It's got 4 pages, so it doesn't all fit on one. If I press my page down, you can see that it's not even wide enough, so it looks a mess. Now there's no right or wrong on this, it's just messing around and spending the time to mess around and make sure you're happy with your print preview before you press print. But I've got a lot of different columns here, so the first thing I'm going to do is using my, under the page layout, orientation, I'm going to change it to landscape and then use my print preview. That looks a lot better. If you look, this final column is the only one that doesn't fit. If you're careful as well, you can notice these little dots that show you where your page break is. So the next thing I'm going to do is I can easily narrow some of these fields, because the data is never going to fit the full width of them. So I'm going to drag them in, make them a lot narrower. That doesn't fit now, but I can sort that out, because what I can do is I can highlight both of those cells and merge them together, and then look, I've gave it enough room now. If you couldn't see all of this information, then it just might be like that your wrap text needs to go on. So all I've done up to now is change it to landscape and drag in the columns. Go to my print preview now. It's down to 2 pages, which is good. The only thing that's missing off that second page is I haven't got headers, and I need to know what the top of these fields are called. So to do that, on your page layout tab, click on this little arrow here, and then if I go to sheet, I can rows to repeat at top. So click on the little red box. What row do you want to repeat at the top? So I just click on the number 4, just row 4, and then I can even check my preview there, look. Still on 2 pages, and it fits in lovely. And then I can print it out. And don't forget, when you file print, if you've got colour on, check with your tutor. I may not need it out printing out in colour, so don't waste your credit, so check that. So remember to check your print layout. Everything's in this page layout tab. The little arrow there, all these different tabs will help you in different ways. The orientation, portrait or landscape. Change your margins, so if you make your margins smaller, that might give you more room. Rows to repeat at top. If it ever goes over 2 pages, make sure you're repeating your header at least at the top. If you notice here, I'm only repeating row 4 at the top. I haven't highlighted all of those because I don't need those at the top. I just need the row 4 with the heading. Okay? If it nearly fits on, you can always try this fit 1 page to 1. But if you look in mine, because I've got that many different columns and records, I wouldn't be able to read that. So you only use that one if it nearly fits on 1 page. So I'm going to take it back to the normal one and adjust to 100%, which is what it was originally.